Willie Jr. here. Today I was in my favorite book. You already know. Turn your Bibles to the book of Luke. So after being snitched on and turned on by one of his homeboys, Judas, Jesus was captured to go stand in front of the elders and the chief priest. While he was on his way being apprehended, they seen his homeboy Peter. They was on some, "You're one of them, you were with him." Peter was on some, "No, I wasn't." Peter denied him 3 times. It wasn't nothing to the boss. He'd already told Peter he was gonna deny him. So they took him before the elders and the chief priest, asking him all type of questions. "Are you the Son of God?" Even if I tell you, you're not gonna believe me. And if I ask you to let me go, you're not gonna let me go. It is what it is. "So are you the Son of God?" "You're right by saying I am." Everybody started getting all hyped. "Oh, told you. See, he already said it. We don't need no witnesses." So they took Jesus to go see Pilate. Snitching? This man perverting all the stuff that we known to do. He talking bad about Caesar and everything. Pilate like, "Him? I see no wrong this man done. Yes, he have. He been perverting our little teachings. He started in Galilee and made it all the way up here." Pilate was on some Galilee. So is he a Galilean? Galilee ain't in my jurisdiction, so y'all need to take him to King Herod. So they took him to Herod. Herod was fairly familiar with Jesus, so he was actually excited that Jesus was coming through. Jesus coming through. But when Jesus arrived, they tried to ask him questions. Jesus was just on some, but Jesus ain't say nothing. So all his little army or whatnot started talking bad to Jesus. Then they put on the elegant robe and sent him right back to Pilate. See, Pilate and Herod weren't the best of friends, but they ended up being friends because now one of them could find no fault in Jesus. So Pilate took him amongst all the people, telling the people, "I don't find no fault in this man." So Pilate had a real good idea. He was gonna let the people choose between this murderer named Barabbas or Jesus whom he found no flaws in. So he asked the people who they wanted to go free. Y'all want Barabbas to go free or y'all want Jesus to go free? Do you know the people started hollering out they wanted Barabbas free? They would rather have a murderer free than allow Jesus to go free. Lord, as the people yelled, "Crucify! Crucify!" They put that old cross on his back, had one of the little homies help him carry it. They nailed his hands and his feet, hung him on the cross. One dude on the left side, another dude on the right side. Then Jesus said some words that I never will forget. "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do." Forgive them. Who is them? Was it Judas for ratting him out? Was it Peter for denying him 3 times? Was it Pilate and Herod because they knew Jesus was innocent and they didn't do nothing? Maybe he was talking about the crowd who wouldn't let him go, but they let Barabbas go. I don't know. Well, see, back in the day, if you said something like, "Yeah, girl, we was over Willie and them house," that could have meant me, Derek, Jason, John, Ben. This is not an exhaustive list. As you can see, we was click tight. But if you said them, that meant all of us. I believe that when Jesus said, "Forgive them," you were included. Even though he was on the cross, I believe he had you and I in mind. I'm a part of them. And you are too. See, we don't know what we're doing until we accept him and allow his word to influence our decision making. So you could have died during that abortion, little mama, and you could still be in jail today for your little side hustles, bro. As you look back at some of the things you done did in your life, I'm sure you can say, "I didn't know what I was doing." Well, before Jesus died, he asked the Father to forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Them meaning us. And after he died, his sacrifice on that cross covered all of our wrongs, which means you're covered in forgiveness. He purchased our past, present, and our future. So just know you're covered when you accept Jesus Christ. Who would want to neglect such a love? I'm gonna keep it 100. I mean, your partners ain't gonna die for you. Flat out. But the Lord did. So accept Christ today. Hey, you, ask yourself, is what you living for right now worth Christ dying for? Make sure you subscribe to this channel and make sure you log on to WillieMooreJr.org for all booking and donating options. To all my youth leaders and youth ministers, you've been asking me, can I use these videos? Yes, you can. Also for all my youth ministers, youth leaders, and people across the country, make sure you email me at WillieMooreJr1@gmail.com because this Tuesday I'm having a conference call. I'll be casting the vision of the Young Flying Save movements, making sure that we're making impact. And like I always say, we're gonna have our own TV show soon. I feel it in my shanana. Flat out.
Peace.
Well, the kingdom is my business, but now this right here is personal. Kingdom is my business, but now this